Because whether you believe it or not,
you still think black people are living by that book that they were held captive.
I don't think black people are living righteously. It's not by that book. They're not living by any book.
But Ella, hold on, I'm trying to understand this. Ella,
they're free from. So you agree that they're free from that book?
Hold on, wait.
They're free from whatever. They're free. Period. They could do what they want to do, but they not. It's not that. But listen, let me just say this. I'm not saying they're free from that book. I'm saying that black people are not following principle living. Period. Whether it be from the Quran, whether it be from the Bhagavad Gita, whether it be from the Bible, principle living, communal living concepts, righteous living concepts as a whole is not being practiced by black people.
Let me interrupt real quick. E, let me ask you a question. If you look at the state of society, now I'm not going to even say state of society. If you look at the black community, the people that was forced to live by or accept or believe or practice the things in a specific book that the colonizers put on them, do you believe today that though that black people are living by that book, or did they free themselves from that book? What does the society, what does the state of the community look like? Does it look like black people are living by that book? Or does it look like they're deviated from that book and they're living by something else? Just a simple question.
I believe that they reject the book and we're seeing the fruits of it.
Did they reject the book or did they reject righteous living?
Hold on.
Y'all like to call living good being a Christian, but that's when you look up the word good.
I didn't use Christian or anything like that.
We talking about principles.
But you're implying that.
All I'm doing is, listen, I'm laser focusing on a specific statement you made about a people that was put in captivity and that was impressed upon some type of doctrine or book. And you're saying that the goal in some shape, form, or fashion is the freedom from this book. And I'm saying if you look at black community now, if you look at the people now, most definitely is not living by that book. I would say they're good and free from that book.
For somebody that's always...
And I just asked E the question to see if he believes it. I didn't have to say...
Okay, can I answer it? Can I jump in there? Can I jump in and answer that?
Well, yeah, yes.
Go ahead, E. No, go ahead, E. After E.
I want to ask you a question. Hold on,
wait, E. Why, first of all, before you go there, why do you believe that the people who were forced on it, this book was forced on, why do you believe that they're not living by? Like, what examples or what proof can you expound on that suggests that they're not living by that book? I mean, you could just give one thing. You could say, you could say LGBT, you could whatever you want to say. You could say murder and whatever. Yeah, I'm asking you the question. I'm just asking you.
I'm sorry. I thought you was talking to Ella. I think a clear that they're not living by the book is the marriage rates. I think when more black people was living by the book, we seen the increase in marriage, and then when they stopped living by the book, we seen a decrease in marriage.
Okay.
The Nation of Islam is full of marriages. They don't believe the Bible. They seem to be doing just fine.
So you believe? Hold on. You believe the Nation of Islam don't believe in the Bible?
I'm just saying they have the Quran. What I'm saying is this.
No. See, but the Nation of Islam.
Just re-ask the question. Just re-ask that question.
What I'm saying is
he believe that the Nation of Islam don't believe in the Bible. That's a good question.
What I'm saying is that's not they believe in the principles of the Bible, but they don't believe in everything that the Bible says. They don't believe Jesus is God. They don't believe that. Matter of fact, you're right. They believe in the Bible. They don't believe in Christianity's interpretation of the Bible. So what I'm saying is this, because what you're doing is you're trying to do the process of elimination. You're trying to create a concept as which you're trying to tell black people that the Bible is the only thing that can give you some type of enlightenment to live better. That's what I'm telling you. But that's what you're alluding to, because you keep saying the book. It's many books. So can I ask you this question? Can the Quran? No. Answer this. Can the Quran help black people?
Yes.
So why you keep talking about the Bible as if that's the only book?
I was just asking a question from the book.
I'm asking you one. Why you keep talking about the Bible as if it's no other book?
Because I thought that the book that you were referring to when you said that this book was forced upon our people, I thought the book you were referring to was indeed the Bible. That's the reason why I asked you the question.
It was used as a tool because the people
it was just you understand that's the reason why I used the Bible, right?
Oh, okay. But I'm saying I already proved how they used it, so we don't have to question why I'm against the way they use
No,
it.
I'm just answering you asked me why did I use the Bible? I'm saying that's the reason why I use the Bible in that scenario.
Yeah, but the point you're trying to bring up don't negate the point I made. Because whether you believe it or
You
not,
still
they
think
still use to enslave you.
you still think black people are living by that book that they were held
I
captive?
don't think black
But
people are living righteously. It's not by that book. They're not living by any book.
but Ella, hold on. I'm trying to understand this,
Or they're
Ella.
free from. So
Hold
you
on,
agree that they're free from that book?
hold on, wait,
They're
wait,
free
wait.
from whatever. They're free, period. They could do what they want to do, but they
I
not. It's
got
not that. But listen, let me just say this.
Okay.
I'm not saying they're free from that book. I'm saying that black people are not following
Oh,
principle living, period. Whether it be from the Quran, whether it be from the Bhagavad Gita, whether it be from the Bible, principle living, communal living concepts, righteous living concepts as a whole is not being practiced by black people. But what I don't agree with is that the Bible has a monopoly on that concept. Maybe you do.
no, but no. This is my understanding of why I came up because I want Illa to answer this question from my understanding, and I'm trying to understand why you blaming the Bible for white people actions because
They're
it
blaming.
seems like it seems like you keep saying the Bible is the source of this evil. And in the past, when we look at slavery, it wasn't the Bible, it was the actions of these white people at that time.
I agree with you, brother. I just said it's not my fault, but that's just happened to be the book that they used to enslave us. That's all. If you read the book, it will actually free you. That's why the slaves use something in it to get out of their situation because it's a power in knowledge. It's the knowledge. It's not the belief. Maybe y'all put like this. Y'all may think that belief in Jesus dying for them is what saved them. I think righteous living is what saved them. I
No,
don't think the belief in Jesus is the determining factor for your salvation.
yeah, but what I'm saying, if you saying that the Bible is what freed them, that means the Bible is the answer. The
No, it
white
means
people
that's
was
all they
not.
had, and they made the best out of what they had. They
But
didn't
listen, so
have nothing else.
it's so
They could have used anything. They
no
could
no
have
so
anything could have freed them, bro. Anything
so
that told
other
them an overcoming story could have got them. They weren't even allowed to read. That's all they had. They
I
didn't have a
cool. So
choice.
I got you. So you saying that if they had any book that helped them with overcoming, they would have been able to been freed out of
Yes, they were
slavery.
slaves. That's like if you in that's like right now, E. If you was enslaved, say if you was
saying
in
if they
jail,
would have
right?
read 48 Laws of Power, they would have
Say
freed.
say say if they gave you say if you was in jail, right? And
Mhm.
you was in solitary confinement, you wouldn't give a fuck if they gave you a Dr. Seuss book or the Quran. Based on your conditions, you just need something to take your mind off of your condition to give you hope out of it. They just happened to give them that book. And I don't think it was by mistake because with that book, they corrupted it and said basically Jesus told us this is our land. So what I'm saying is they interpret it negatively. But when I look at the Bible, I think it's just talking about, I think we all are little Jesus. That's just me. I think you're Christ, we all are Christ. So I don't look at, I see the concept. I'm not caught up in falling out and all of that shit. That's demonic.
So
I'm
so I got it. So you do believe God was involved in freeing the slaves? Let's start there. Do you think he was, or you think it wasn't?
I guess whatever the higher power is, I think a
Okay,
higher
yeah.
power
I
would
use
believe.
God because everybody understand that. So like
Yeah, it's
whatever you
definitely something higher than me, of course. But what's
okay.
his name? What's his? I don't know. I just know that there's a higher force than me. I know there's a higher. I think it's a higher frequency than my physical limitation. That's a given. I can't make an ocean. I can't make a mountain. It's obviously something higher than me. But none of us know what it is. We just know that it's bigger than us. We got an
Here's a
idea,
better question.
but we don't know.
Do you believe or do you believe in any do you live by or practice any concepts or principles within the Bible?
You say yeah.
Yes or
Yeah,
no? It doesn't
yeah.
seem like you
Because
sure.
they're basic principles that's in everywhere. They're not
You
just in
do,
the
right?
Bible.
So it doesn't matter if it's a historical trauma from your people attached to it. You can pick and choose what principles that you want to align with, right? Sort of like the Constitution. You believe in the Second Amendment to carry a firearm, but you also don't know that the Constitution also has some writing or some language in there that suggests that we are 3/5 of a human. Or there's also an amendment in there or some writing in there that suggests that if we are incarcerated, we are involuntarily, or we're pretty much slaves. We become slaves. So you believe in that, You pick and choose whatever concepts or principles that you want to believe in, regardless if it was used to twist it in a way to subjugate or cause harm to your people. Is that at least true on the record? I'm talking to you.
Me?
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
Do you even though this Bible was used by the oppressor and to manipulate a people and put them into captivity, you still live by the principles within it, right?
I try to just be a good person, bro. I'm not going to say I do. I just try to be a good person. I don't walk on eggshells in life. I didn't ask to be in this motherfucker. Like I'm way out there, bro. Like I'm really not on some. I'm not thinking somebody is looking over me and thinking, hey, I'm watching, I'm keeping tabs. I don't think that. I think I'm a spirit having a human experience. I think you just try to live the best way you can. This is a flawed reality. You're gonna make some mistakes. Just try not to live a life of just thinking you could do whatever you want to do. But I don't think I was born here to just be born. I don't believe these. I don't look at the Bible from the mundane level that the average person look at it from.
But
I
no,
think
that's good though, because you said that you see yourself as a spirit, not a human, correct?
yeah, that's not biblical. That's not a biblical concept. That's what I'm saying. Our people are programmed. When they hear words like spirit, when they hear words like prayer, like when they hear the word spirit, the average black person thinks of the church.
No,
They,
no, 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 no. Let's
Can I
not
ask
talk
y'all a
about what they
question?
believe.
Can
yeah,
I
go
ask
Hold on
y'all
ahead,
a
one
go
question?
second. I got you 1 second.
Yeah,
And this is my last question. I'll let you take over. Do you believe that the spirit can live without outside the body?
Of course.
Okay.